Hello guys, my name is Firni Zafira and now I want to explain about Augustus era. The era of Augustus refers to the period of Roman history during which Augustus was the emperor. This period is also known as the Pax Romana or Romana peace, which lasted for 200 years and was characterized by peace and prosperity through the empire. The characteristic of Augustus' era. This period is known by various names such as Classical period, Pope's period, and so on, but it's designated as the Augustus age in accordance with the prevalence of the period itself, which views the famous writers of the time as equal to the Roman poets of Augustus' time. The main characteristic of the Augustus period was a desire for system and order in writing. Writing according to well-regarded rules or standards, a clear, bright, and simple style, but also an uniformity that eliminated individuality as well as sense of formality and artificiality. Another feature is the emphasis on intellect or reason rather than imagination and feeling. Rationalism was the predominant school of the thought among philosophers, and as an intellectualism and critical thinking were common among writers, it is not surprising that satire took center stage in this period. In addition, the Augustan period was characterized by the birth of newspaper, magazine, and tolerance between dissenting members of society. So, in the literary works and poetry, there are Alexander Pope was the main poet of the Augustan period. Pope first became famous for his essay on criticism, a rhyming essay on the art of poetry. His next famous poems in the Rape of the Lock, which is a buried lake, which is a story performance or review in which a serious matter is treated humorously or a minor incident or trivial matter is taken seriously with laudable effect. The second of Pope's works, the story involves the theft of a beautiful young woman's hair by a headshot man by woman protests and family war ensues. Pope wrote a large number of other poems, including translation of Homer's Iliad and Odyssey into Pope's language and style. Essay on Ment, which is a rhyming essay full of praises that later became famous, and the Dunciad, which is a harsh and sharp satire on the literary who have criticized him or have shown him little respect. In the prose, there are Daniel Defoe, Jonathan Swift, and Samuel Johnson. Daniel Defoe was a journalist and prose writer who was famous beyond his own borders. Of Defoe's many works, Robinson Crusoe is the best known, is not only in England but also in other countries, and is even popular with children. Jonathan Swift is equally famous for his work Gulliver's Travels. Unlike Defoe, Swift was a satirist. Gulliver's Travel is a sharp satire. The work is divided into four parts, each of which tells of the experience of the Dr. Samuel Gulliver, a ship's doctor in the lands of Lilliput, Brobdingnag, Laputa, and Hoyland. Samuel Johnson, better known as Dr. Johnson. Dr. Johnson did not write much. His poem, The Vanity of Human Wishes, his prose story resells our experience of the author's opinions of society, philosophy, and religion. And for the drama, the Augustan period was an arid period in the field of drama. Two playwrights to mention are John Gay with his major work The Beggar's Opera, a satire on Italian opera, and George Lillo, who is the London merchant of the history of Georgia Cromwell, started a new type of drama, the realistic social drama. So, the main characteristic of the Augustus period was a desire for system and order in writing. Alexander Pope was the main poet of the Augustan period. Pope first became famous for his essay on criticism, a rhyming essay on the art of poetry. Daniel Defoe was a journalist and prose writer who was famous beyond his own borders. Of Defoe's many works, Robinson Crusoe is the best known not only in England but also in other countries and is even popular with children. The Augustan period was an arid period in the field of drama. Two playwrights to mention are John Gay, with his major works, The Later Beggars of Opera, a satire on Italian opera, and George Lillo, who in the London Merchant of the history of Georgia Cromwell. I think that's all from me. Thank you.